Welcome back, everybody. My name is All Fun and Games. I stream every day on Twitch TV, and I also make fun little videos here on YouTube. Today, I'm going to be showcasing what you need to do early game if you want to get yourself Silk ASAP. So normally in Don't Starve Together, when you officially get into a game, things are going to slowly take their time as you basically are going to get ready for things to start growing. And that includes none other than your normal little spider den. So, if you are early enough into Don't Starve Together and you want to get some fast little silk, I would suggest looking around your world. When you finally approach everywhere in the world and you say, okay, look, I have quite a little bit of silk everywhere. Sorry, I should say quite a little bit of eggs or spider dens. And here and there you find a few and you need something really fast, whether it be for obviously catching a bird and making a bird trap, or if you just need it for making a tent or whatever. Feel free to take out a few spider dens. This is not really that recommended, but if you need to do it, feel free, because obviously in the world you're going to have more and more spider dens as time goes on, as they're basically replenished with the amount of times that a spider queen actually decides to walk around, recreating a new spider den actually at a different location. And of course, if you have a Weber come in, the same thing works there too. But that being said, if you want to take out a few, it's just like picking up a few little flowers here and there. It's not that big of a deal, as long as you don't go annihilating all sorts of dens out there in the wild. Be leery when you do approach them, and you can use my previous trick where I showcase how you don't actually have to fight them if you don't want to. But in this case, I actually am just going to go up here and smash it up, because why not, right? If you have a little bit of armor on you, if you followed my guide and Don't Starve Together, you can get yourself some easy log armor and get yourself a simple spear, and you're not going to have a problem at all. But here's where the catch comes in. Each little mini spider den will only give you 2 silk, but you might get lucky enough to find another silk by killing the spider. So, that being said, if you want to get yourself a bird trap, you're going to have to kill 2 of these to guarantee that you're going to get enough silk to actually make a difference and get yourself that bird trap. But it's not a bad thing to do that, because obviously, like I said, in our world, you can see on our map, of course I've revealed it, that there's plenty of spider dens to actually choose from, so it's not that big of a deal. And trust me, there's lots of silk to go around, especially if a Wendy decides to join the server. Okay, but what happens if you wait too long in DST? Well, sometimes when you actually go through the process of waiting a little bit too long, for example, quite a few days, you're going to end up walking in on a tier 3 nest. So, what does that mean? Well, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Let's go ahead and give myself some souls so I can hop around the map. Souls, and let's do 16. Oops, I did the wrong thing. I used local instead of remote. There we go. And then let's go ahead and do long update, which should advance the days, make it even longer. Let's go like 5,000. Now that gives the 13. Eat this. And let's go and head over to this direction and take a little peek, which is not actually letting me do that because I'm... There we go. And now you can tell that the spider dens are ready to be grown, and they already are at tier 3, or basically spider queens. Because the longer you wait and Don't Starve Together, the more things in the background happen, and thus basically making the world a little bit harder, as it's meant to be. So if you do want to go around and actually find yourself some easy souls, well, I probably would recommend going through the process, or sorry, some easy silk and some easy souls for that matter. I would probably recommend doing some things early game rather than waiting a little bit too long, and thus making it even harder for yourself later on. So it might sound funny, but attack things before maybe day 4 or 5 if you get a chance to, and that way you're not actually walking into even a tier 2 nest, which will actually warrant a little spider guardian to go out and attack you. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.